look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. We'll see Durant and Smith playing up at forward. Then there's Amen Thompson. Then it's Alperen Şengün. And it's Okogie in at the two-guard spot. And for the Warriors, Butler is the 4, and Green operates as the small ball center. Then there's Moody. Then it's Curry and Richard. You know, these two teams rack up the assists. Greg, they pride themselves on playing unselfish basketball.
Yeah, both sides preach player and ball movement, getting everyone involved. It makes both teams that much more difficult to defend.
Now here's Durant. Back to Thompson. Great D that time from Green. And it's the Warriors' ball. Moody with it. Curry finds Butler. And a miss there on the triple. And KD's got the ball here for Houston. Pass to Thompson. Houston moving it around. And they pick up 2.
Anytime KD gets that look, it's a great possession for this team.
Outside Butler. Back to Curry. Fires the 3. Good on the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here are the Rockets now. Outside, KD. Inside, Şengün makes it off the glass.
A true monster in the paint, and just under 7 feet. It can be so easy for Şengün to find those baskets.
Now, here's Butler. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. Curry looking around. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Rips down the breakaway slam.
He's so excitable on the floor. You see the kinds of things Smith is capable of doing when he's out there.
Thompson against Curry. Pass to Butler. They kick it out to Green. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
Well, if Green is taking quick shots like that, it speaks to how confident he is.
Outside, KD. Smith against Butler. Smith on the wing. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. And it's the Warriors on the break. And the slam by Moody.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Now, here is Smith. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Durant with it. Defended by Moody. Pocket 6. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
And when you start out shooting 80% or better as a team, you start to feel yourself a little bit. And that feeling is good.
And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring? Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Here's Okogie. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Offensive rebound, Thompson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
76% on the season from the foul line.
That free throw missing. Tim, some forget, prior to the success of Stephen Curry, the Warriors were not considered a top-tier franchise.
Well, before he arrived in 2009, this was one of the lowest all-time winning percentages. But they have built a dynasty, and they are now considered one of the most valuable franchises in all of sports.
That one misses. And from technical fouls, Tim, to flagrant fouls, it always seems like Draymond Green is walking that line and in the crosshairs.
Walking that line or stomping on that line. I don't know what, but it's where he seems to want to live. You love that competitive fire. You just have to make sure it doesn't cross the line where he hurts his team.
But don't you think he knows exactly what he's doing at all times?
He understands most officials don't want to give him that second technical, that's for sure.
Thompson, left side. Şengün with the screen for Thompson. There's the drive. Deflected by Green.
Oh, wow, he gets that right at the rim. Just perfect timing by Green on that block.
And the call will be against Jabari Smith. That is his first foul of the game.
It's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Here's Butler, his last outing with 20 points. To the wing on the left. Shot clock at 6.
And with his size and lateral quickness, Smith has all the tools needed to be an elite defender.
KD passes to Şengün. That's good, and it's KD with the assist.
And that's the right decision when you've got a smaller man on you.
And here is Butler, still without a basket. Pass to Green. Golden State moving the ball around. Outside Butler. Takes a shot at the elbow. It's rebounded by Houston. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
And they're facing the team that dismissed them from the postseason last year. So certainly a little payback in mind.
Now here's Thompson. He has been a nice option for them offensively and is averaging more than 17 points a game. GA, I've heard coaches talk about slicing the NBA schedule into 10-game increments. Is that something that you recall when you played?
Well, keeping focus on portions of a long season can keep players focused, especially during road trips. Big goals are reached through small steps.
First one falls for Jonathan Kuminga. He's checked in for the Warriors. And it's tied up with that one. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. Pass to Moody. Kuminga kicks to Butler. Sinks the triple.
And Butler makes just enough from out there that you have to respect him.
It's trailed by 3. Outside Durant. Shoots over Kuminga. And it's Durant missing. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a loss to the Trail Blazers. Pass to Moody. Three-pointer, Butler, and another 3 for Golden State.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Outside Durant. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
And the handles from Durant are downright filthy, using him to cut up the defense there with ease.
Now here's Butler. He's got 6. Back to Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rockets trail by 4. Here's Şengün. And he banks in the layup. Şengün's got 6.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
It's good. And the Warriors lead by 4.
Well, he's a great mid-range scorer, and that's why Butler's teammates and coaches encourage him to look for that shot.
KD on the wing, defended by Kuminga. A shot by KD, no good.
That's a missed opportunity, and that is one he would love to have back.
Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And you really see Butler's strength on display there, fighting through multiple defenders and finding a way to convert.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Well, the defense has been conceding the mid-range shot, and they've taken advantage of that, and as a result, they found a lot of success.
The free throw drops for Butler. And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old-school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. That guy is all about winning.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And the Warriors making a change here. Horford's checked in. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Taking a look at Houston. They're in the upper part of the conference records right now, in 5th place. And, of course, there's the Warriors, a few slots below them.
And, well, for the Warriors, they haven't attracted any serious attention here in the early season. It's been the kind of average start that most had predicted.
Yeah, this is a team that has some talent, but they're still searching for that consistency night in and night out.
Now, here's Durant. 6 points for him. Over Kuminga. A nice shot by KD. Durant's got 8.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Curry dishes to Horford. To the middle. There's Kuminga. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the Warriors at last season's trade deadline swinging the deal for Jimmy Butler. Stephen Curry said him signing an extension is big. He's committed for this run. It creates expectations, which I love. We all thrive off of that energy in that kind of environment. We are up for the challenge. Back over to you guys.
They're clearly all in. Allie, we thank you very much. One of the best defenders of his generation. Tim, do you think Draymond Green will be a surefire Hall of Famer?
Well, he's a former Defensive Player of the Year, and not to mention a key contributor on 4 Warriors championship teams. Kevin, he will be in the Hall of Fame, no question.
And that one misses.
What I appreciate most about Green is his leadership. Strong vocally on and off the floor.
Fields checked in for Curry. Tate, he's checked in for the Rockets. That's off as well, so he misses both.
And you know, Draymond Green is a fiery personality who plays with relentless energy. And he continues to be an impactful, versatile player even at this stage of his career.
Now, here's Adams. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Finney-Smith. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. With a break in the action, let's take a peek at the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. And the top rebounding teams in the league this season. The Rockets, #1.
They are tenacious when it comes to attacking the backboard. Physical, smart, and determined. No surprise to see them at the top of the ranking.
And the Warriors making a change here. Post is checked in. And a change for the Rockets. Harris is checked in. Out left to the wing. Floats it up for Kuminga. It's stolen by Tate. Now here's Adams. Post covering. It's blocked. Pass to Pajemski. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Here's Post. Adams defending. Three-pointer heel. Rockets with the rebound. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
And it seemed inevitable that they were going to lose that game with how they struggled, but in the end, they had an opportunity to win.
Yeah, when you lose a close game, no matter what your performance looked like, it always feels like it's a game you could have won.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Now Pajemski. 20 points for him last game against Portland.
And he also picked up 3 steals, really making an impact at both ends.
And so it's Houston with it, following the miss by Jonathan Kuminga. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for the Warriors. And a switch here also for Houston. Şengün's checked in for Harris. The Warriors leading. 1:31 left in the first. Horford with a screen on Şengün. Butler kicks to Horford. And the Warriors miss again. And for Houston, their shooting has been tremendous early. Their offense looking primed and ready for this matchup. Here's Adams. Over to the wing. Şengün passes to Finney-Smith. 5 on the clock. Pass to Shepherd. From past the arc. Cans it from downtown. Shepherd's got 5.
Lethal from deep. Shepherd will hurt you from there.
Golden State's gone 4 of 8 on their 3-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside here in the first quarter. Now here's Butler. He's got 11. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
This is his second attempt at the line tonight.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
One shot.
You know, Tim, they say you can't measure heart, but Jimmy Butler, he plays with a lot of heart. He is non-stop.
Well, you can talk about his skill level and IQ, but Kevin, what you love about Butler is his competitive will, and he saves his best for the postseason.
And what I love about Şengün, he's not looking to jack up threes. He prefer to bang you down low.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. And so it's Golden State with it. Pass to Horford. Outside, Kuminga. Now here's Butler. Uncovered. And off the front iron, and in it goes. He's got 16.
His efficiency throughout this game has really been something, and his team has been able to succeed in large part because of it.
Here's Shepherd. He's got 5. Launches a 3, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Jimmy Butler has been on display for the Golden State Warriors, going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
When you spread the floor and force defenses to close out to the three-point line, it's going to create driving lanes.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. We've got Shepard, Alperen Şengün out there with Adams. Then there's Jae'Sean Tate, and it's Finney-Smith in at the three, the small forward. Shepard. And the three off target. Warriors leading by 4. Podziemski with it. Hasn't made one yet. And stolen by Şengün. Adams' shot is good.
And nothing seems to faze Adams, even when you get physical with him.
Golden State's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Golden State moving it around. Here's Butler in the corner. Horford with it. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists now in this one.
They need that floor spacing ability from Horford. It's big for them when he's knocking down triples.
Here's Shepard. He has 5. Pass to Şengün. Horford against Adams. 6 to shoot. You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called hunting. Looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate a shot blocker. But when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, we could do without some of those cheap foul calls against the defender.
And he knocks down the first one. Aaron Holiday is checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Warriors leading by 4. Outside, Kuminga. Butler against Tate. Now here's Butler. Tight defense on him. The layup off target. Adams taking his time here. Out to the right wing. Now Shepard. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Denver. Another miss by Houston. Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Butler on the wing. Tate covering. And it's blocked. Kuminga against Şengün. Tate with the ball. Butler covering. The shot by Holiday, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Pass to Butler. Left side, Horford. It's stolen by Tate. Here's Adams. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. Warriors leading by 4. And it's blocked by Şengün.
And Şengün got himself in great position, used that length to deny him at the rim.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Shepard's got 8 points.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Some changes to Golden State. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Horford. And Curry subbed in for Buddy Hield. Houston also making some changes. Kevin Durant's checked in for Shepard. And it's Thompson in for Aaron Holiday. Curry against Thompson. Curry dishes to Butler. Green with a screen on Şengün. They could use a bucket. And it's Green missing.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Thompson passes to KD. Tate with the screen for Durant. It's stolen by Kuminga. To the inside. Wow, magical moves inside from Steph Curry.
Oh, that is a nice take. Curry just so crafty in the paint.
Here's Thompson, and Thompson slams it home.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Butler against Şengün. Bounce pass, Butler. Curry way outside. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Curry's got 10 points in the game.
Always a threat. Three-point land that time was seriously expanded.
Adams finds Durant from the arc. They grab their own miss. Daring anyone to stop him, KD.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
Thompson against Curry. And here's Green outside. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Outside Durant. Durant drawing the double team. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Curry against Thompson. Left side Curry. Şengün against Butler. Over Şengün. And it's Butler missing.
He seems a little out of rhythm right now.
Now, here's Tate. Nothing on the board. Down low. Here's Durant. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Rudy's checked in for Jonathan Kuminga. The Rockets also changing it up. Smith checked in for Adams. And Okogie subbed in for Tate. That one drops. He ties it up. So, Tim, you ended your NBA career a little bit early because of knee problems, and at 34, you made the transition to broadcasting and have excelled so much. What has that journey been like?
Well, certainly, Kevin, I wish I could have played another handful of years, but you're right. The knee injury forced me into this line of work, and I'm blessed and grateful because I can stay connected to the game. I get to watch it every night with a front row seat, and hopefully I get to make people a little bit smarter about what they're watching.
Oh, you do, believe me, you definitely do. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Both teams deciding to change it up. Break in the action means we can check out the best defensive teams in the league this season. Here are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. Fifth best, the Rockets.
This is a team that takes pride
on the defensive side of the floor. I mean, they play hard and they play together. They are a tough group to score on.
Here's Kuminga. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Here's Thompson. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. And it goes on Draymond Green.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Well, not all turnovers are created equal. Live ball turnovers lead to that.
That free throw good from Thompson. And so it's Golden State with it, trailing by 5. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. Pass to Curry. Clock at 6. Will it go? The Rockets pull it in.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
On the high post, and it's Houston with another. Warriors trail by 7. And here is Curry. 38 points for him last game against Portland. And Kuminga throws it down.
Man, it's like he's jumping off a trampoline. Kuminga that time going high for the jam.
I've always admired the impact that Steph Curry, Tim, has made on this game, and not only at this level, but at every level. With that in mind, do shooters train differently in part because of him?
Yeah, I believe they do, Kevin, but you got to beware. This is a guy that's often imitated, rarely replicated. He is so special, but I think guys need to add escape dribbles, the sidestep dribble, and certainly deep shooting off the dribble. That's where Steph Curry has impacted the modern shooter.
That's good advice. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Draymond Green is getting serious in the weight room. He said, one thing I learned is you have to lift weights. I was always naturally strong, so I was like, what do I need to lift for? These guys can't move me right now. But your body needs to be able to withstand the pounding of a long season. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you. Good work there as it goes. Curry's got 7 points for the quarter. Here's Houston now. They're on an 18-7 run. And Thompson kicks to Smith. Durant in the corner. Over Moody. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
Well, just keep feeding him. He has been lights out.
Curry against Thompson. Outside, Green. Pass to Kuminga. Over Smith. Kuminga, no good.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
That one falls.
Oh, love the determination Smith showed there, refusing to let the contact alter his shot.
Pass to Kuminga. It's rebounded by Houston. Smith's got 4 rebounds in this game. Thompson outside. And here's KD for 3. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots.
This looks like it's going to be a big night for him.
Got a piece of it. Green dishes to Curry. To the paint. Here's Richard. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Now here's Durant, who's coming off a 13-point game against Denver.
Well, he also did a great job on the glass, and it made a big difference.
There's no limit to what KD can do scoring the basketball.
Pass to Green. And here is Curry. The high post shot, and it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Well, he's not the reason they're down right now. He has played smart, efficient basketball.
Down low. Here's Okogie. Pass to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's Curry. The shot that time, not on target. And so it's Houston. We bring the quarter to a close. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForest has got something for us.
Here with Coach Steve Kerr, your defense struggling to contain them in the first half. How do you remedy it?
We got to get back in transition. We got to make them feel us. You know, they're just running anything they want. We've got to at least disrupt the stuff they're trying to do.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you, Allie, for that. And folks, we'll be back with you after this short halftime break. So don't go away.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
And for that matchup with the Jazz, this looks like a complete toss-up to me. Talent level is similar. These games often come down to a few key plays.
And if that's the case, we'll see who has the better closers tonight. And guys, turning back to the first half of our game, KD doing whatever he wanted, whenever he wanted.
We see this night in and night out. Durant is a machine, elite scorer from all levels, and he doesn't wear down.
Yeah, you just keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them and feeding them and feeding them, and serve me a plate up too, but you keep feeding them and feeding them.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
Warriors trail by 14. Butler is the 4, and Green operates as the small ball center. Then it's Curry. Then there's Moses Moody and Richard. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Green against Şengün. 3 on the clock. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Green. Curry's got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Warriors. Outside, KD. Curry against Thompson. Şengün with a screen on Curry. It's stolen by Green. And Green slams it in.
How about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low.
Thompson passes to Şengün. Back to Thompson. And he uses the glass on the layup. Thompson's got 15 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Durant, and then Durant with the jam.
And just so long and elusive on the drive. Durant, excellent at finding ways to navigate inside.
Now here's Butler. 18 points for him. Back to Curry. Jacks up a three. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got his 5th assist in this one.
I like the way they've established their offense to start the half. 3 straight makes.
Here's Thompson. 15 points in the game. And it's Thompson with the jam.
This one has been all about Amen Thompson, a freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do.
Outside Butler. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Thompson against Curry. Thompson passes to Okogie. Shot clock at 6. Houston needs to get a shot off. Curry with the steal. And it's the Warriors on the break. It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Green.
Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Smith sets the pick for Thompson. And the dunk by Smith.
And Smith is just so impressive, especially when he's working in that screen and roll.
Thompson against Curry. Feet away, and he nails the jumper. Curry's got 8 here in the quarter.
And the lightning quick release of Curry really came in handy there.
Outside Durant. And Moody pulls it down.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, he's had it rolling all night. He just hasn't had enough support to give them the lead.
The Warriors shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
At the line for one, Moses Moody.
And you think of the different styles of play. Tim, is there one that you prefer watching?
I personally like variety, Kevin. I like certainly three-point shooting. That's how I made my living. But I also want to see post play. And I want to see teams that also can beat you with isolation sets as well. I think those are the toughest teams to defend. They can hit you from any area.
They sure can.
And a moment now to check out the numbers for Curry. And tremendous confidence and consistency at the foul line. He ranks among the top 15 in free throw percentage.
And you noted it. His points per game average is unreal right now. He's literally propping up the team's offense, scoring whenever they need him to. Now here's Thompson. 17 points in the game. Pass to Okogie. The screen from Thompson to the middle. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Outside Butler. Back to Curry. Over Thompson. Count it, and the Houston lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Stephen Curry.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
Here's Smith, and it's slammed in by Smith.
And guys, we're going to see a lot of that from this young man. Smith right now beasting.
Outside Curry. On the wing, Green. Şengün covering. Here's Curry with the 3. And it's Durant with the rebound.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Şengün with the screen for KD. Here's Okogie. Back to Durant. Over Moody. KD's shot is good. And now an 11-point Houston lead.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
And it's Şengün with the ball for the Rockets. They've led by as many as 14 points. That will be their second of this 5-game road trip. Smith the pass to Okogie. To the inside. Here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Yeah, when your lead guard is doing that, it just creates excitement.
Here's Curry. Here's Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 4 assists in the game. Rockets leading by 11. Now in his late 30s, Steph Curry, Tim, continues to be a dominant force.
Well, his conditioning is on a world-class level, Kevin. He's never been one to beat you with his explosiveness, so his plan is just to outlast his opponents.
So it's the Warriors now, after the three-pointer from KD. Here's Richard. No good with the layup.
You have to love his confidence, but you also need to read the situation.
Back to Smith. Pass to Thompson. Durant deciding where to go with it. And Houston again with the bucket.
And that bucket by KD is why he is so lethal. Durant can straight up save possession.
Now here's Curry. 24 points for him. Here's Richard. Nailed from three-point land. 5 points in the game.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
Here's Durant over Moody. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. KD's got 11 points here in just the second half. Curry against Thompson. And it's Green with the jam.
Okay, Draymond showing you he can still get up. Do not sleep on Draymond's hops.
Rockets leading by 13. KD with it. He has 35. Warriors with the rebound. Moody finds Curry. And it's blocked by Şengün.
Using that length, Şengün timing the block.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Both teams making substitutions here. While we have a break, we can see which teams have made the most of their second chance opportunities over the last 10 games. In second, the Rockets.
I mean, you love their aggressiveness, not settling for one shot offensively, but really running down those loose boards and converting for extra points.
Houston on D, 13-point lead. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Right side, Kevin Durant. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Durant's got 13 points now in the quarter. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Houston.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
Well, one thing that has stood out to me, and it's been a major difference maker, is they're playing with great pace, getting out on the break every chance they get.
Curry, good.
On the offensive end, Curry, both prolific and efficient.
Shepard, the pass to Adams. Pass to Durant. Back to Adams. Now Podziemski. No scoring in this one. Now here's Curry. Horford kicks to Hield. Horford with the screen on Tate. 6 on the shot clock. Kept alive. And here is Kuminga. Outside Curry. Horford sets a screen for Curry. In the corner, it's Hield. The tray. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 8 rebounds in this game. Finney Smith finds Tate. Here's Shepard, guarded by Curry. Adams outside. Goes up at the stripe. And it's Houston with another.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Curry dishes to Horford. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And with the pause in the action, let's look at the numbers for Jonathan Kuminga. Averaging 13 points per game, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he's also a bit of a stopper defensively. They put him in, and their defense really tightens up.
And that's such a valuable tool for this team. His defense can really shift the momentum.
That free throw good from Tate. Quentin Post is checked in for the Warriors. And a switch here also for Houston. Davison's checked in. And he makes both free throws. 1:04 left to play in the third. Here's Podziemski. Hasn't made one yet. Puts up a 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Now here's Adams. He's usually able to provide some lift to his team, averaging 6 points a game. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Horford. Oh, and the jam by Horford.
And no chance to shut that one down. Horford's reach made that play unstoppable.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Rockets leading by 12. 20 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And finished off by Shepard.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Yeah, when your lead guard is doing that, it just creates excitement.
Now here's Hield. Here's Podziemski. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. The Rockets on top, leading by 14. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
I just love the way he plays. He does a great job of making everyone around him better.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Alperen Sengun. And then there's Steven Adams. Then there's Shepard. And it's Tate in at the 2 guard.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, we talk about winning basketball all the time and what it looks like. Well, that defense right there, that's the opposite of that.
Here's Horford after the Rockets pick up 3. Here's Butler. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Well, it's Butler's night. They have gone to him repeatedly, and you see why.
The Warriors making a switch here. Hield's checked in.
Shooting 1.
And the team adopts the personality of Jimmy Butler. He can alter a team's culture.
Here's Shepherd. He's defended by Podziemski. He gets that one. And the Rockets lead by 16.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Tate against Hield. Kuminga the pass to Butler. 6 to shoot. There's the 3. No good that time.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Shepherd the pass to Tate. Here's Şengün. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Greg, you look at Alperen Şengün. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Competitive, selfless, and a high basketball IQ. Şengün with the traits every coach loves.
And the Rockets making a change here. Crawford's checked in. Şengün hits them both.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Warriors trail by 18. Podziemski with it. Horford with the screen on Crawford. Hield attacking. And then Hield with the dunk.
Because you have to respect that outside shot. The drive is often there for Hield.
Here's Shepherd. He's defended by Podziemski. Butler against Şengün. They double-team Şengün. They get it back. Kicks it out to Crawford. Pass to Shepherd. Offensive rebound. Here's the 3. The Rockets again can't hit.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Butler passes to Horford. The kick outside to Butler. Off target from outside.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Pass to Tate. Here's Shepherd. He's defended by Podziemski. Shepherd, that's good. Shepherd's got 4 points this quarter.
Showing how tough he is. Shepherd doesn't get rattled by the physicality.
Horford with the screen on Crawford. Hield the pass to Horford. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
Here's Shepherd. He's defended by Podziemski. Shepherd the pass to Crawford. Here's Shepherd. He's defended by Podziemski. Lets it go. Second shot opportunity. Şengün with the bucket. And the Rockets lead by 18.
Not giving up on the play. Şengün locked in.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Green is checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for Hield. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's Podziemski. He's covered by Thompson. Lets the three fly. The three ball from Curry.
That's 5 threes for him tonight and his third of the half.
Thompson outside. Pass to Shepherd. Thompson sets the pick for Shepherd. Driving inside. And finished off by Shepherd.
Taking charge in the pick and roll. Shepherd using the screen and finding his spot.
Outside Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. For three. And another three for Golden State.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Okay, I see ya. That's your point guard getting up.
Pass to Green. Here's Butler. Pulls it up. Green breaking loose. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
Not many guys with Butler's build have his skill set inside.
Outside Durant. Adams with the screen on Kuminga. Green with the block. Outside Kuminga. Outside Butler. Shoots the three. And another three for Golden State.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first three of the half, there'll be more in store.
Durant inside. Kuminga on him. Thompson, a screen on Curry. Here's Shepherd. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
The feet are what made that play happen inside for Shepherd.
On the wing, Green. Outside Curry. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Reed Shepherd.
At the line for your Warriors, Stephen Curry, taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, Curry.
What you appreciate most about Curry is his confidence, especially when it comes to how far he can connect from.
And the Warriors making a change here. Moody's checked in. Smith checked in for Houston. Okogie comes in for Shepherd. And both free throws good for Curry.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. He loves what the D has been able to accomplish, saying to his team, every turnover is a big success for us. Keep forcing those errors. Don't let them feel comfortable out there. So expect them to keep trying to be disruptive.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. And so it's Houston with it. They led by as many as 18 points. Thompson, the bounce pass. Poked away. And here we go. Butler heading to the hoop. Butler finishing at the other end.
And you have to admire how Jimmy Butler hustles, particularly when there's an opportunity in transition.
Pass to Şengün. It's stolen by Green. Now Curry. And stolen by Thompson. Now Smith, defended by Butler. Smith kicks to Thompson. Now here's Durant. The Rockets again can't hit. Inside, here's Curry. Drops in the layup for two. Curry's got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, he is doing everything he can offensively in this quarter, but unfortunately, it's a team game, and he can't win this alone.
Now here's Thompson. Pass to KD. Thompson looking for an opening to the inside. It's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
And regardless, it's great effort. You love to see that kind of hustle on defense.
And the Warriors making a change here. Richards is checked in. Clock at 6. Thompson against Curry. Thompson misses. Warriors trail by 7. Outside Curry. Pass to Green. Butler on the way. Covered by Smith. It's Curry outside. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Curry's got 39.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
And he's keeping the game within striking distance. I don't know where they'd be without his shooting.
Let the big fella eat. Şengün just doing his thing down low.
Pass to Moody for the 3. Rebound by Okogie.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Durant. Oh, and the jam by Durant.
Oh, Kevin Durant. Unreal.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. 8-point game. Smith against Butler. Back to Curry. Steps back and fires. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And here's Thompson. Smith sets the pick for Thompson. Here's Smith. Oh, and he feathers one right through. What touch!
Yeah, scouts have said Smith needs to get stronger, and maybe that's the case, but, well, he sure muscled that one in.
At the line for the Rockets, Jabari Smith Jr. At the line for 1.
One shot.
Free throw drop for Smith.
And something that's already interesting about Jabari Smith is his versatility, scoring from beyond the arc or at the mid-range. He can get points a number of ways.
Now here's Curry. Six on the shot clock. Puts it up from 17. Connects with the chain.
Just shows you how impressive Curry's shooting ability is, that he can adjust for any distance.
Outside Durant. Screen by Şengün. Thompson outside for three. Another shot. And it misses. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. 7-point differential. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter. And Thompson sends it back. Smith surveying the D. Deliver the hammer!
What a finish!
And add that one to the highlight reel. Wow. Jabari Smith.
Curry is inside. He's covered by Thompson.
Second personal foul, third team foul. At the line for two, Stephen Curry.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 8.
You know, you just can't overstate Steph Curry's impact on the game. When you think about the global icons the NBA has seen, Steph Curry is right there with all of them.
Stephen Curry hits them both. .119 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Şengün. Oh, the one-handed hammer.
Well, Şengün is a do-it-all center, but tonight it's been about his scoring.
Curry against Thompson. They double-team Curry. Now Green, and stolen by Şengün. Now Thompson. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Şengün with a screen on Curry. Strong move off the glass.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
Şengün with the rebound.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Green. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
Oh, nice feed. You can see how Curry makes their offense flow, even when he's not scoring.
So we see the Rockets get the win here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Kevin Durant.